Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome back to Tiger Den for 2023. Well, not to bring back old memories, but the elimination final against Brisbane seems like a lifetime ago, which is definitely a good thing. It's a memory I'm pretty sure we all want to put behind us, especially with the way it ended. It was controversial to say the least, and it was probably our game for the winning, but we won't get into that. I'm not here today to talk about the team, results, the year itself as a whole for the club. It's more about what to expect from the channel in 2023, the things that I'm going to be doing, and hopefully take you all along for the ride with me. So that's what I'm really excited to do here today, and I thought a better way to introduce the year. There's no better way to introduce the year, than to sort of dive into what's going to be happening with the channel this year. So I will start with saying I am in a new space, got a new studio now. I've moved out of home, so I finally got my own little area to record consistently every week. It's going to be the same space instead of moving from room to room, house to house. I'm in one spot now, so hopefully the videos can come more consistently for everybody, which is what I've been wanting to do for a long time, but I'm really sort of in that mind space now where I'm like, I want to make something of this, and I've got a great opportunity. Let's just do it. Not only for me, but for fans as well. I've seen the content that other teams, other sporting leagues around the world, and all the other things that's happening around that fan space, fan engagement on social media and media in general that's happening. And the space is growing very rapidly, and I feel like we're doing a great job as Richmond supporters. There's podcasts galore going around. There's plenty of content happening, but I thought, what better way to engage with the fans than to throw my face on screen and sort of do something like this, which there are a couple of fan channels in the AFL already. You've got Saints TV, you've got Blue Abroad happening. I know there's a couple others as well, but they're the two main ones that I can think of off the top of my head. So I want to do something like that, bring this sort of content to you guys. I've been doing it for a little while now, but this year I'm hoping to take it to the next level and make it even better for you guys. So that is my plan. Like I said, it is going to be a big year for me. Tiger Den, for those of you who don't know, I also do a podcast called the Pressure Point Podcast with my good friend Marcus. And we've decided to make Pressure Point a little bit of the umbrella company. And then underneath it, we're hoping to get many channels sort of underneath that umbrella of Pressure Point. And Tiger Den's going to be one of those. And Marcus, who I do the podcast with, has got his own Carlton fan channel as well now that he's putting in there. So hopefully we're going to be growing that bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's the plan with Tiger Den. So hopefully this means that it's going to be a big opportunity to grow, expand, engage more fans, and hopefully bring better content. So that's the aim, obviously. For those interested and those who already listen to Pressure Point, there is merch which we have just released, which is a shameless plug, but I had to do it. We've released some merch in the last week. We've got some t-shirts, caps, bucket hats. The link will be in the bio below, but really excited about it. It's surprisingly sold pretty well, especially for our first run of tees or anything like that. So we're just a couple of little guys really trying to make it big in this space, and this is one little step for us. So if you do want to help us, help support us and help us grow, or if you do just like the tees in general, go across, buy one of those. The support would mean the world. But if not, I appreciate you being here watching regardless, because this is what it's all about. That stuff's just sort of a little bonus on the side, but this is what it's about: engaging with fans, grabbing the content, and sort of having a great year. So like I said, we will be aligning with Pressure Point a lot more heavily this year, so the content will be a bit more out there, but this is more my own little space to strictly talk about Richmond, whereas Pressure Point, I'll be talking sort of about all teams and sort of all news, footy related and everything like that. So this will be specifically Richmond, as I'm sure you're well aware by the title, the name, all the rest of it. If you've been around for a little while, you'll know what it is about. And I've decided this year, I've tried to sort of tread water in the past a little bit, which I think is a good thing to an extent, but I really want to start being a bit more raw, a bit more passionate, still know where to draw the line, because I think that's really important, especially nowadays with the way things are headed. I think you really got to know where to draw the line, but I really want to express myself as much as I can, and a lot of the time you guys aren't going to agree, and that's expected. It's fine. I encourage that, even because it creates discussion, it creates debates, obviously in a respectful way is the way we want to keep it. We don't want this to be a space for people to start berating each other and making it an uncomfortable spot to be. So I really want this to be a bit of a community that we can grow, because we're such an amazing club. I mean, the supporter base, it's the Tiger Army. We all know how big and our supporter base is and how incredible it is. So what better way to sort of bring a community together than on social media and doing these sorts of videos and getting everyone together talking, and hopefully we can never all meet up at games and all the other good stuff that comes along with footy season, which is it seems like it's a while away, but it's only March and we're in January already. So it's only, 2 months, month and a half, whatever it is away. We're pretty close. So I'm very excited for footy. And this sort of stuff's going to help all of us sort of get across that finish line, which is the start of the season. It's coming very, very soon. And in February, you have preseason games. Preseason training is back already. So it's huge. We've got a lot going on, which I'm really, really excited about. As I scroll down through my notes so I can have a look at stuff that I want to talk to you about. But pretty much, the channel is going to be what it's been in the past. I'll do previews, reviews. I'll do a lot more talking about individual players. Hopefully throughout the preseason, I can give you a bit more content as well, sort of my top 5 most important players, little things like that. I'll come up with ideas as they go. And if you guys have any suggestions for stuff you'd like to see as well, comment it below, send me a message, whatever it is, because I'm still new to this stuff. I really want to grow it and want to engage you guys, the audience. So if you can help me along the way, it'd be much appreciated, because I think content that you guys want to see is content that a lot of other people are going to want to see also. And it's going to be content that I want to make. I think that's really important. So thank you again for jumping on and supporting. Obviously, it's just a short, sharp video, introduce you to 2023, what we can expect from the channel. Hopefully a lot more consistency. Follow us on the socials, jump across Instagram, Facebook. I'm on TikTok now. I'm joining all the kids on TikTok, so jump across there. Hopefully some more content we pushed out on those for you guys to enjoy. So it's all sort of happening. I'm really excited. I'm really, really over the moon about where this channel is headed. The football media space in general, where that's headed. Obviously, it's normally your mainstream medias, your Fox, your Seven, your newspapers, all that sort of stuff. But this fan stuff is really starting to take off, and I think this is the direction that it's going to head. And I feel like it's the way people want it to head, because you're going to get honest opinions in this space, more so than what you will on a Fox Football or a Channel 7 or whatever it is. Not saying they're not honest, but we all know where I'm going with this one. So I think you're going to get more of a raw, passionate and emotional response from these sorts of fan channels, which is what I'm trying to bring. I think the Richmond Army, the Tiger Army, we really need something like that. So hopefully I can be the one to bring it to you. And if not, I'm sure there'll be other people that'll be taking over in this space. But again, I'll wrap it up. Thank you for jumping on, supporting the channel if you have in the past. If not, I hope to take you along for the ride in 2023. And I'm looking forward to just some really big things. So until the next video, which is hopefully another day or two away, if that, go Tigers.